Hi, folks. Welcome back. Gonna watch some chess today. It's a tough one here. GM Torcido from Chile and Retarded Platypus 123 from Canada. This is very interesting endgame. Very interesting. Yep, lost on time, but he would have lost anyway. What's kind of cool about this site is maybe he won't play again. It's just here playing somebody here, and that's their lifetime score against them. And each game you can go to and replay the game. It's pretty cool. So let's watch. They're playing 3+0. You see up here in the top left-hand corner. That means 3 minutes for each side plus 0 increment. And you can see the clocks on the side right above and below the person's name. That's how much time is left. So let's watch some chess. I sold my business. I played quite a few chess tournaments in back of my store, and the Broome County Championship here in upstate New York was played here. And unfortunately, depending how you look at it, I sold the business, and unfortunately, the county championship can't be played there anymore. We'll have to see. Plus, with COVID and everything, it makes it a pain in the neck. So we'll have to see how it goes. Maybe we can find a location. But I'll tell you that Torcido, he's almost 2,800. He's a really, really great player. This is a great site to give you an idea here. You see, there's my friends list, and it tells you who's playing. What I do is I follow. They call it following here. They put you on a friends list, and it you can see when they're online, when they're playing, so you can watch the world-class players play. It's pretty good. This is a tough one here. When you're playing blitz though like this, it's much crazier than normal because you don't have a lot of time to think about each move, and it's pretty cool. It's fun to watch. It really is fun to watch. Those of you, what'd you watch chess for? Better play. Well, there's people that love golf that watch golf. There's people that love to play baseball that watch baseball. You're not playing, so you know. Oh, that's a good one there. Let's see what he does. Will he take the pawn? I would. But he's always getting the bishop so the bishop can come down. Sneaky. Oh, he loses his queen. That's the end. Or resign. Didn't see that. He's trying to squirrel out of it, but there's no way, of course. He's probably really mad. And you see, Castrocito is creeping up on 2,800. My guess is he'll play until he gets 2,800, and then he'll just call it quits. You can see in total, in this setup, they've played 11 games in a row so far, and Jim Castrocito is won 10 out of the 11. You can see on the bottom, and they section it off. That means in this sitting right here, they're on the bottom. It's a pretty cool site. They got puzzles on here. They make your rating. It's really cool. So we'll watch this for a little while. I was going to play, but a little miscombobulated. I'm used to working all the time, and I'm 6 days a week, and not having anything to do is very unusual for me. So when you've been in business 23 years, and it's just give it up just like that, it's a big change. But I think it's a good one. I think it's a positive one. We'll have to see how it goes. For those of you in the Northeast United States, there's a big tournament in the middle of August in Sturbridge, Massachusetts. I believe it's the Eastern Class Championship. Pretty good prize money. So I'll probably be playing on that with a friend of mine here locally. I live in Binghamton in upstate New York, home of Rod Serling from the Twilight Zone, those of you that never watched that. This is his hometown. Boy, I'll tell you, this is tough. That knight on B3 tells you they'll play. This is the B file. And this is number 3. So that's the B3 square right here. And we'll see what he does. Will he take with the bishop? No, he did. I'm really surprised. That surprises me because he loses his right to castle if he moves the king. So let's see what he does here. Yeah, that knight's going to be a big pain in his ass. That knight on the white knight on G5. See, the problem is he doesn't have a dark squared bishop to chase him off, so he's got to chase him off with another knight, and you got to maneuver all the way around, and it's tough. It's tough. But we'll see how he does. This is a game where he's won 10 out of 11. Let's see. He's in a tough spot right now. But white's king is out in the open, too, so 6 of one, half dozen of another. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, he wants the castle first. Will he take that bishop on E5? We'll have to see. We'll have to see what he does. He's pushing the pawn. I'll see. It was a double attack on the bishop when he pushed the pawn. That was sneaky. Very sneaky. He just keeps pushing him. We'll see. He's a great player. He's a very good player. I mean, a very good player. Well, they both are, but we'll have to see how this works out. I think that a lot of the danger is over for him. The thing is, though, that knight on F5 is holding the whole position together because the white queen can't get in. And that's his kind of his thing that's holding his position together. He should probably try to trade queens, black, now that white's really low on time. We'll have to see how it goes, but I think black has squirreled out of this. We'll have to see. Now, why would he put it all? Because he takes the rook, and the other rook drops. And a lot of the danger now is over for black. Oh, we didn't see that. He missed it. He's got to block with a rook, and then it's mate. So, he got his second win. Oh, boy, he just missed that. He was way ahead on time, too. I don't know why he didn't see it. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. It truly is. It truly is amazing. What will he do? Will he go H3, stop the bishop in? Or stop the bishop hitting the knight? Or he just goes there instead? And king's out in the open. White's king. So is black's, kind of, but he's got some pieces around him. But white's king's out in the open. And those of you that play chess, having your king out in the open with all these pieces on the board that's tough. Oh, he decided to push. Maybe he feels good about the fact that he's got to put the knight. Oh, he puts it there. He's going to push it again, and queen's going to take the G2 pawn. It's going to start to get hairy here in a second. Now we're only on move 8. Oh, boy. But then again, if he pushes the pawn, he'll just move the knight. Pawn takes check, king takes. The king's in trouble, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, see, now he has to castle. He doesn't have a choice. He doesn't have a choice, I don't think. Because if he moves the knight. The bishop on c1 is hanging for free with check, by the way. Okay. I decided to do that instead. All right. I see. But now we can't move the knight. But it's not a big deal. I mean, he's got to put the knight on a3, but it's a very awkward square. He's got to bring his queen back in. He's got to bring his queen back to d1. Gives them king some cover, plus cover the bishop. So I think, yep, knight there. Now the rook guards the bishop. Well, he's got 2 wins out of 12 games. See, the way it works is if your player is much lower rated, he's about 200 points behind in rating, and you win, you pick up more rating points than is your higher rated player won, because the odds of you winning that game are higher, so you get more reward per se, and that reward is more rating points. He seemed to have scrolled out of his situation a little bit. Now the knight can go back on c2 later after the bishop goes to e3, and he's pretty much covered. Oh, he castled on that side. Oh, boy. Yep, plant the knight there. And but the problem is the rook on h1. How the heck's he going to get out? We'll have to see. He's going to have to go g3, move his king. It's going to be a pain. But, of course, black's rook on h8 isn't doing anything either, so right now it's not a big deal. We're going to have to see what he does. Yep, move the knight, which attacks the queen. Of course, he sees it. But the problem is, though, how can he get to black's king? He's tucked in there pretty good with a lot of protection. We're going to have to see what happens. The black queen can go to a6, driving the white queen out, or he'll have to trade one of the two. But I think white was stuck there for a while. I think he scrolled out of it. Well done, you. You know, it's now he's going to bring the queen down. Oh, he can't because the knight's there. Knight are great defenders, by the way. Maybe bring the a knight to c2. No, he took. Okay, the queen finally came back. All right. Yep, it goes there. It's a problem. Oh, nice. He takes the rook, and queen takes bishop with check. But he doesn't want to win the exchange. The exchange is a minor piece. A queen, or excuse me, a bishop or a knight for a rook is called winning the exchange because the rook is worth more. But you can see time's running short, 33 seconds and 16 seconds. Oh, boy. Now you'll see on the top there a rook, and on the bottom a bishop and a pawn for pieces captured. Right now, technically, black is leading, but oh my. Queen for a rook. Will he survive it? Will he survive it? Because now he's got 2 queens. Oh boy, he's going to try to win on time. What can he do? What can he do? Yep. And there it is. Wow. You lost 2 in a row, which is very, see, rematch got canceled. So it looks like it's going to be it for tonight, folks, for this guy. So until next time, goodbye and good luck.